Do you remember in our previous lesson, we have learned how to say this and the two words how to say that? Anyone remembers the two words for this and the two words for that?
هذا and هذه.
Haza and hazihi. Yes, that is for this. Haza and hazihi. Good. What is that?
Tilka.
Tilka and yes, correct. Tilka, but another word. Zalika.
Zalika.
Zalika. Yes, correct. Yeah. So remember these four words. Hadha and hadhihi to say this. Zalika and tilka to say that. What is the difference? Muzakkar and muannas. So this is our revision lesson. Yeah, that's the revision about these two topics. Today we are going to introduce a new term. A new term that we use to refer to these words. Hadha, hadhihi, zalika, and tilka. And this is the term. Iqra'u. Ismul isyarah.
Ismul
اسم
Isyara.
الإشارة.
Yes, correct. Ismul isyarah. Ismul isyarah. What is the meaning of ismul isyarah? Ismun, literally the word ismun means a noun. That is the literal meaning for the word ismun. Noun. Okay, but for this topic, they translate this as a pronoun. And what is isyarah? Isyarah is if you want to point this, you want to say this, you want to say that. That is the meaning of isyarah. To point to something, to point to someone, that is isyarah. And the term we use to translate these two words is demonstrative pronoun. Yeah. So this is just the term ismul isyarah. Ismul isyarah. Even though this is just the term, I want you to memorize this term ismul isyarah. And what are the examples of ismul isyarah? The words that we have mentioned just now. Hadha, hadhihi, dhalika, tilka. Yeah, these four words. There are a few other words. There are a few others, but in our lesson, we only focus on these four. Hadha, hadhihi, dhalika, and tilka. Okay, remember, yeah, the term is called ismul isyarah. And the words, here are the same words again that you have seen, that you have learned. The first word is haza. The second word is hazihi. The third word is dhalika. And the fourth word is tilka. Yeah. Now let us look at some new vocabulary. Okay. This is what is this? A door. How do you say a door? Okay. Iqra'u. Hadha babun.
Haza babun.
Hadha babun. Hadha bab. You can also say hadha bab. What is a bab? What was the picture just now?
Door.
A door.
Door.
Okay. Yeah. So you want to say this is a door. How do you say that? Haza babun. Yeah. This is a door. Haza babun. Yes. Haza babun. My question. Why do we use the word haza? Why do we say haza and why don't we say hazihi? Hazihi is also this. Okay. Who has the answer? Why do we say haza instead of hazihi?
Is a masculine word.
It is a masculine word. What is the word? When you say masculine word, we are referring to which word?
Hadha.
Haza. Okay, haza is masculine word. All right. But my question is, why do you say haza? So it is still not answering. Yes.
Can I try that?
Yes, yes.
I think babon
Babon.
male.
Yes. Yes, that is the answer. Because of the word bab. Because of the word bab. Bab, a door, it is a masculine word. Yeah. Why do you say this is masculine word, Huda? Why do we say this is masculine word? This is, do you still remember the term we used to refer to masculine and feminine?
Yes.
What is the term to refer to masculine? Anyone remembers the term?
Muzakkar.
Muzakkar. Yes, correct. Muzakkar, this is for masculine. And what is feminine word? Anyone?
Musannas.
Muannas. Yes, correct. Muannas. Yes, good. Muannas. Muzakkar and muannas. So the word bab, is that muzakkar or muannas? Who does it? Masculine. So is that muzakkar or muannas?
Muzakkar.
Muzakkar. Okay, good. My next question. Why do you say muzakkar? Why is it muzakkar? How do you know this is a muzakkar word? Yes, what did we learn in the topic of grammatical gender? How do you know that the word is muzakkar? There is, there is no, again, Salima? Ta marbuta. Yes, correct, Salima. Yes. Remember this ta, the special ta? The ta marbuta? This ta? Or this ta? Since this word does not contain this ta, therefore we say that this word is muzakkar. And since this is muzakkar, we have to say haza. Now you can say haza, hazatul, yeah? But why haza? Not because of haza muzakkar. No, it is because of the word bab. We are pointing to the bab, to the door. This is. So since you are pointing to the word bab, and bab is muzakkar, therefore we say haza. That is the answer, yeah? Why do we say haza and not hazihi? Now we look at the second word. The second word, this is a fridge, a refrigerator. And this is how we say a refrigerator. Iqra'u thallaja.
Thallaja.
Yes, good. Thallaja. Thallajatun. Thallaja, a refrigerator. Now we say hadhihi. We want to point to this refrigerator. You want to say this is. You say hadhihi thallaja. Hadhihi thallaja. My question, why is it hadhihi? Why don't we say hadha? Yes. We have answered that when we say in the first question, in the first sentence. Who would like to try? Why do we say hazihi?
It has a ta marbuta.
Which word has a ta marbuta?
Thallajatun.
Thalaja. Yes. Why is it hazihi? Because it is pointing to the word thalaja, which has a ta marbuta. Yes, correct. Then since this is with a ta marbuta, is this muzakkar or muannas?
Mu'annas.
Muannas. Yes, correct. So
Muannas.
this is a muannas word. Therefore, we use the word hazihi. Yeah. So you look at the gender of the word. Muzakkar, you say hadha. Muannas, you say hadihi. Okay, good. Yes, correct. Now we move to the other words. This time we want to say that, and we have learned that there are two words to say that, dhalika and also tilka. Let us look at the first word. This is a picture, the picture of, this looks like a monitor. Change this to a TV, yeah? This is a TV. And how do you say TV? Iqra'u tilfaz. Yes, tilfaz. Okay. Now you want to say that is a TV. That is a tilfaz. We say dhalika. Dhalika. Why is it zalika? Why not the other word? Tilka. When you say dhalika, you are pointing to the word tilfaz. So look at this word. Is this muzakkar or muannas word?
Muzakkar.
Muzakkar word, good, because you don't see any ta marbuta. Therefore, this is muzakkar. That is why you say dhalika. Dhalika tilfas. Yeah, dhalika tilfas. This is similar to haza tilfas. Good. Now we look at the last word. The last word is this, a window. And this is how we say a window. Iqra'u nafidha.
Nafiza.
Yes, nafiza. Nafiza. You see this star? Nafizatun or nafiza. This is a muannas word. That is why when you want to say that, you say tilka. Tilka. Yeah, we don't say dhalika anymore. You say tilka. Tilka nafiza. So this is, yeah, the revision for the topic ismul isyara, hadha, hadhihi, dhalika, and also tilka. So what is new in this lesson is this term, ismul isyara. Memorize the term ismul isyara to refer to all these words, yeah, dhalika, هذه, and so on. And secondly, we have learned a few vocabularies. Bab, a door is called bab. A fridge is called thalaja. Tilfas is the TV. Nafiza, window. Yeah, you can search for other words related to your to the items that you have in your house. Yes, this is a good one. You can add this to your slides. You remember you have to do a slide presentation. Yes, so I'm giving you the idea. Yeah, so maybe you can have a section related to the furnitures of your house. So one section furnitures. One section maybe you have rooms in your houses, your bathroom, your toilets. You can include other words that you did not learn in our lesson. Yeah, how do you say store? How do you say a garden, and so on? You can have another slide showcasing all the items that you have in your house. So these are some examples. You can still include this, no problem. Even though we have already mentioned that in our lesson, you can still include this. But please take a different picture. Okay, you can say, oh, bab. What else? A door. What is a door? Bab. What is a fridge? Salaja. Find other items. How do you say? You might want to say a table. You might want to say a kettle. You might want to say what else in your house? Your sofa, and so on. So you can have that. All right? Okay. Done with this one. Now we look at the exercise. So this is just an exercise related to the topic of isim isyarah, hadha and hadhihi. Now look at the exercise. It says, Imla'il faraghat, fill in the blank, bismil isyarah, using ismil isyarah. Remember this term, ismil isyarah? What are the words? When we say isim isyarah, what are the words?
هذا
Haza,
هذه
hazihi, zalika,
Tilka.
tilka. Yeah, so this is isim
Tilka.
isyarah. Tilka. That is why I said please memorize that term, because sometimes in the instruction they will just say isim isyarah. What is that? Yeah. Of course, here they give you the words hadha, hadihi, dhalika, and also tilka. Yes, Huda? You want to ask anything? No. All right. Let us look at let us look at the exercise. Number 1. Okay. Now, without understanding the meaning, can you give me the word? Is it haza, hazihi, zalika, or tilka? Anything, any suitable one. We just need a suitable one. Of course, suitable one here, we are referring to the gender of the word, muzakkar and also muannas. Yes. What do you think? What is the correct word? Haza, good. Haza. There is another word. There is another word other than haza. You say haza, you say this. Yes, haza. What about that? If you want to say that, that is? Dhalika. Yes, correct. Okay, good. So, is this word sarir muzakkar or muannas? Muzakkar word, yeah. Okay, so this is a muzakkar word. Good. Because the next word, which is sarir, is a muzakkar word without the ta marbuta. Now we look at the meaning. Sarir means a bed. A bed is called sarir. A bed is called sarir, yeah. So dhalika as-sarir, that bed, or hadha sarir, that bed is kabir. Kabir, anybody knows what is kabir?
Big.
Big, yes, correct. So kabir is big. The meaning of the sentence is this bed is big, or that bed is big. Okay, that is the first one. We look at number 2. Yes. What are the suitable words here? Is that haza, hazihi, dhalika, or tilka? Look at the next word. Is that muzakkar or muannas? Muannas, of course. Yeah, the word qarya is muannas. Even though you do not know the meaning, you can still guess. Oh, this might be a muannas word. Therefore, what are the 2 words that you can use to say this or that? Hadihi and Watilka. Yes, correct. Yeah. So we say hadhil qaryatu jamilatun, or you say tilkal qaryatu jamilatun. Yeah. Al qarya. Do you know what is qarya? This is the opposite of the word Yes, village. Yes, correct, Huda. This is a village. The opposite of the word Madinah. Yeah. So Qarya is a village. Hadhil Qarya, this village. Tilkal Qarya, that village. Okay, what about that village? Jamilah. The village is Jamil. Anybody knows what is Jamil?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes, correct. Jamil is beautiful. So we say hadhil qaryatu jamilatun. This village is beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, correct. We go to the third one. The third word, is it hazihi or haza? Hazihi, haza, zalika or tilka? Yes, anyone? You look at the word bait. What do you think? Is this a muzakkar or muannas word? You have a ta, but is that the ta for muannas?
Muzakkar.
That is muzakkar. Yes, Azatul, correct.
Muzakkar.
This word is muzakkar word. Even though you see a ta, but this is not the ta marbuta. So we don't consider this word as muannas, yeah. Unless if it is a person and it is referring to a female, then you say it is a muannas word. Therefore, you say haza or hazihi?
Haza.
Haza, good. It is haza. And is it zalika or tilka?
Zalika.
Of course,
Zalika.
zalika. Yes, thank you. Good. Hadzal baitu qaribun minal Madinah. Hadzal baitu qaribun min al Madinah. But of course, you can always, because you want to join the two words, you say minal. We don't say min al Madinah. We combine the two words. We say minal Madinah. Al baitu is the house, and qarib. Do you still remember what is qarib?
Near.
Near, yes, correct. Qarib means near. Al-Baitu house and Qarib near. My house, or that house, sorry. This house, has al-Bait, or Dhalik al-Bait, that house is near from, the word mean is from, and Madinah is, what is a Madinah? From the
City.
City.
city, yes. Madinah is a city. My house, or that house, or this house is near to the city. Yes, yeah. So this is the meaning for the sentence number 3. And finally, sentence number 4. Hadha hadhihi. Yes, is it haza or is it hazihi?
Hazihi.
Hadhihi, yes,
Hadhihi.
correct.
Hadhihi.
And is it zalika or tilka?
Tilka.
Tilka. Good. Yeah,
Tilka.
because yes, because the word kanaba is muannas. Al-kanabatu. So we say tilkal kanabatu jadida, or hadhil kanabatu jadida. What is a kanaba? Kanaba is a sofa. Okay, it's a sofa. You call it a kanaba. Yeah, kanaba. Tilkal kanabatu, that sofa, or hadhil kanaba, this sofa is jadida. Okay, anyone knows what is jadid? You know what is jadid? Jadid.
New.
Again, Huda?
New.
New. Yes, thank you. Jadid means new. We say jadid or jadida, new. Yeah. So these are the answers. And at the same time, you have also learned new vocabularies and also some words that contains the meaning of an adjective. For example, the word kabir, big. The word jamila, beautiful. The word qarib, near. The word jadid, new. Please put these 4 words in your list of vocabularies. Yeah, newly learned vocabularies. What is new? Jadid. What is big? Kabir. What is beautiful? Jamil. What is near? Qarib. These are very important words. You will always see this again and again in our text. Yeah. Okay. And before we go to the next one, go back to these sentences. Now we look at grammar, a little bit of the grammar. Look at the word kabir. This word, which means big. This is referring to which word? What is big in the sentence?
Sarir.
Sarir, yes, correct. So the word
Sarir.
big, the word kabir here is referring to the word sarir. Now you look at the word sarir. Is that muzakkar word or is it a muannas word? Of course, we have said that sarir. We have said that sarir is a
Muzakkar.
muzakkar word.
Muzakkar.
Good. So sarir is muzakkar. You look at the adjective. Kabir, this is also muzakkar word. Yeah, because you don't have ta. So in Arabic, when you want to have an adjective, the adjective must follow the word that you want to describe. In terms of its gender, whether it is muzakkar or muannas. This is the example. When you say sarir, muzakkar word, you want to say big sarir, then the word big must be in muzakkar form as well. But if you look at the second sentence, the second example, the word jamil. Jamil, what is jamil in the sentence? This word jamil is referring to which word? What is beautiful in this sentence? Al-Qarya. What
Qarya.
is, yes, and what is the gender for the word Qarya? Is that muzakkar or muannas?
Muannas.
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 Yes, this is muannas. Therefore, the adjective that you use to refer to a muannas word must be muannas as well. That is why in this sentence it is written jamilatun. Jamilatun. But the word is actually jamilun. This is the word that you see in the dictionary. In the dictionary, if it is an adjective, most of the time you will only see the muzakkar word. If you look for jamila, you will never find it. Why? Because they said you will learn that in the grammar lesson. Jamil, jamila, it is the same word. Only the difference is one is muzakkar and the other one is muannas. Yeah. So that is why we say jamilun, jamilatun. Sorry, yeah, with the ta, because the word qarya is muannas. So the same goes to the rest of the word. The third example, the word is qarib, and qarib is referring to the house. The house is near. The house is near. And you look at the word bait, this is muzakkar. For the qarib is also muzakkar. There is no ta at the end. Yeah. So we say al-baitu qarib. We do not say qaribatun. No, qarib. And the last one is also the word, here we have the word jadida, new. And this word is referring to which word? It is referring to the kanaba. What is new in this sentence? It is the sofa. And look at the word sofa, it is a muannas. That is why for the word jadid, it must have the ta as well. You cannot say al-kanabatu jadidun without the ta. No, that is wrong. Grammatically, that is wrong. It must be al-kanabatu jadidatun. Yeah. So this is just an additional information that I think you might want to know, because we have one lesson later about the adjective. Yeah, so we will learn in detail. How do you form an adjective? Where do you put the word? Is it before or after the word? Okay, what else should you do to the word? Yeah, so this is for the adjective.